Hey everyone, a calm vlog today. This is my currently series, and in currently I always describe everything I'm playing, everything I'm listening to, everything I'm watching or reading, and I give some updates about my life situation. So let's just get right into it. These videos are always calm and relaxing. I'm gonna take my time, gonna do the least amount of editing. It's just gonna be a good old-fashioned vlog. Let's go. So first things, the obvious. In a couple of videos you could have already seen I'm wearing glasses now. Over a year ago I think I made an appointment with an eye doctor because for most of my life, as far as I can remember, my right eye, I barely see anything through it. When I close my left eye, everything becomes really blurry, like I can't even reach it, it's like right in front of me. Meanwhile, my other eye is absolutely perfect. So because of this, my left eye always corrected my right eye, and I never really saw an issue with it, and my eyes adapted to it and got used to it, which apparently was a bad thing. So when I went to the eye doctor, they said I should really be wearing glasses. They got a pretty strong correction, meaning now most of the time I should be wearing my glasses. I don't care, I don't mind, you know, whatever. But this means that if you have a video, for example, where I'm not wearing my glasses, it's most likely because of the glare of the light, because I don't want the glare to, you know, it's gonna be annoying. So if I don't wear my glasses, I should be wearing them, but I just don't want the light to mess with it too much. And I actually am seeing better. It's funny, even my left eye has been corrected a little bit. Kind of interesting. So yeah, that's why all of a sudden I'm wearing glasses now. It is pretty new. It's nothing I had in the past, but technically something I always should have had. Then a while ago I was talking about the fact that my boss was being weird, and that I needed more hours because I have a very short contract somehow. I don't have the amount of hours I wish to be doing, and one of my colleagues left and my boss was being weird, so I tried a different test period at another hotel, which would have given me a full-time job, but I stopped that because it was such a shithole. It was so robotic and emotionless, and the work was like steady on. I just couldn't. So I'm still doing what I've always been doing so far. I'm working at the other hotel, which is more chill, which is good, which is more varied, which is good. The clientele is better. It's just the amount of hours is not that what it should be. And I've talked to my boss and I've talked about the laws and the contract, but he really doesn't care too much about it. So I'm still looking for a different job. I can't just randomly quit though, or just take any other short-term contract, because my fiance, as I also said in my other video, she was applying for a different education and she did get accepted to that. She got accepted for the education. Currently she has a full-time job at a store in relation to like plants and gardening and landscaping and that kind of shit. And that's a 3-month full-time contract, and after that she can finally start her studies. She's been trying for like over 2 years to get into that. She can finally start with that, which means that with my job I don't want to risk cutting off our funds, because we need everything we can have right now. So I can't just myself do what I want, because you have to take everything into account in life. I can't just leave this job, get another job without any back support or security, because she's finally got into this education, so we gotta keep rolling it out. So all I can do is find a new job where I can get a trial period, which is put into a separate time slot outside of my normal work, so I can make this work and I make a transition into a new job. That's a lot of weird bullshit, but yeah, so far 2017 has been good. 2017 has been good, not just in my personal life, but also when it comes to random bullshit like gaming and my cats and everything. And I'm finally, the end of last year was fucking horrible. I really felt really bad because of a lot of shit, and I'm finally getting out of that. I'm finally starting to feel a lot better with everything when it comes to my fiance's school, education, my work, and just everything. It's starting to look good finally. And including with that, is the useless shit. Video games, music, shit I'm watching, shit I'm reading. There's so much good shit out already, and we're only like in like April. It's crazy. So to start off with that, gaming. What have I been gaming lately? Well, it's really short. Super Mario Run, I bought it. Finally came out on Android, so I bought Super Mario Run. Whenever I take a shit or whenever I'm outside or something, I play Super Mario Run. I got so sick and tired of the new Super Mario Bros. Series. It was milking, it was annoying, but the no running, the constant running thing really makes it pretty exhilarating. It's really fun playing it, so I'm playing that a lot. Well, a lot is overkill because my entire life is being sucked away by Breath of the Wild. Come on, I'm like 195 or 100 hours in by now. I found like 170 Koroks, some shit like that. I did about 80 shrines. I beat 2 of the divine beasts, and I'm just having fun. It's one of those games where it's so beautiful, it's so much fun just walking around in this world. Gotta make sure the glare doesn't catch it. It's so much fun just walking around in Breath of the Wild. It's a beautiful fucking game. It was definitely worth the wait, and it's just amazing. I made 2 videos about this already, about what I like, about what I hate, so I won't talk too much about it. I will link those at the end of this video, my top 5 favorite things and my top 5 worst things about Breath of the Wild, and then it will give you my general opinion about it. But come on, it's a fucking masterpiece. I love it. It's way too addictive. It's way more addictive than it should be, and all my gaming time is going in this. I mean, Little Nightmares is coming out this month. I pre-ordered that. I can't wait for that. I'll be doing an unboxing video for Little Nightmares. Got the limited edition version. I bought Grip, this new racing game, which came out on Steam on sale, which I can't wait to start playing. It looks so much fun. And there is Hollow Knight, which finally came out. I've been waiting like 2 years for that game to come out, and it's finally here, but I can't do any of that because Breath of the Wild is just way too addictive. That was gaming. What do we, let's see, so anime to go to, music, and what I'm reading. So let's do, I guess, anime first. I haven't done anime in so long. I don't have any examples for anime. The new season started for anime. I'm watching Attack on Titan Season 2 finally. I think they said there's only going to be 16 episodes, which is weird. And the production quality is still up there. It looks so beautiful. I'm a bit iffy about some of the CGI camera work they're trying to pull off when the camera turns around or something. It looks really weird, especially when the horses are running. But so far it's really good. They're going straight into it from the first episode. Really addictive, very cool. Then there is My Hero Academia. Season 2 started. I've been in love with it. It is so stupid, basic, standard shonen kind of shit, but I fucking love it. I love it. I love it how so many people have abilities, how the entire world in this universe got abilities, and the main character doesn't have an ability, and that makes it special, and the world is built around superheroes and everything. It's a really cool structure, the whole show. And Season 2 finally started. I love watching this show. I hate it when you're talking so passionate and then you start thinking about other shit and just lose your train of thought. But yeah, see, I gotta get used to that too. Sometimes I want to like poke a finger in my eye and I hit in my glasses. It's so annoying. But yeah, My Hero Academia, I just love it. I love how many people, when they have powers, a lot of people have like negative setbacks to their powers. Like somebody can use his powers, but using his powers would like cause them to break bones, or using her abilities of a girl, for example, would make her vomit. Shit like that. I love those little things, and it's just way too fucking addictive. And just this, like Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia, the fact that this is the first time I started actually watching an anime that is not completed yet, because I never did that before. I hate doing that, I refuse doing that, I hate not being able to binge watch anime. But the fact that now I have to wait every week for a new episode means I needed something else to watch. So I also started watching Food Wars. Shingeki no Soma, I think it's called in Japanese, which I needed something stupid and mindless, and basically Shingeki no Soma is like Yakitate Japan with like a lot of hentai bullshit. There's no hentai in it, but it's so over sexualized. It's really fun, and it's getting me back into anime, which is something I've wanted to do for a while, meaning anime videos will also come back. I've been wanting to do that for a long time too. I'm gonna start doing something like anime recommendations. I think that's a great place to start to get me back into making videos surrounding anime. Then Reading, what have I been reading? Reading has been good. Well, to make a nice segue from anime, I have been actually reading the manga of My Hero Academia. They're out at volume 7 right now. I think the anime is at volume 3 maybe, so that's why it's always great to read the mangas. They're always very far ahead with mangas, in case you're impatient like me when it comes to shit like that. So then I'm almost done finally with Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I'm loving this. I'm reading this because I wanted to watch the movie, but before my fiance wanted to watch the movie, she wanted to read the book, so obviously that made me want to read the book too. I'm almost done with it. Like 1/4 left maybe, and I like it. I'm already, when I see the trailer of the movie and I read the book, there's always so many giant things that have been changed. Like abilities from characters have been swapped that make no sense to me, but Burton made it, so I just wanted to see it, so I wanted to read it. Almost done with that. And then the final book, I'm still reading. I'll be reading this series for years to come. Fucking hell. I finally started the 6th book in the Wheel of Time series. A lot of chaos. I really just started. I'm not a big reader. I'm just not a big reader. So sometimes it takes very long for me to read. When you have so many hobbies like anime, music, video games, you need to find time for everything. And when you're already not a big reader by itself, reading just goes slow. But book 6, I'm finally starting this. It's also because book 5 of the Wheel of Time, Fires of Heaven, was such a fucking drag. It was, in my opinion, the worst book so far. It had a couple of cool revelations, but it was so drawn out. Like 80% of the book was just people walking through the fucking goddamn desert. It was boring as shit. And this book, it went off to a great start. So I can't wait to finally continue reading good shit in the Wheel of Time. That's everything I've been reading. TV shows I've been watching. Let's do the anime first. Oh, not the anime. Let's do the metal first. So for metal, we have Hit It Hard, the new album came out. Really liking this. My fiance wanted it, she's a big fan, so I'm really digging this. We have Horn, the new album, which I have on repeat non-stop, and that's some minor shit like Ereboy, that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna make a separate metal video about my favorite things of 2017 so far. And I'm also gonna make a metal video. I'm so glad that my metal and gaming shit is finally being a bit more balanced again. I'm also gonna make a metal video, a metal collection update actually, because by now I don't buy that much shit, because when you have so many hobbies, so many things you like, you gotta take cuts, and metal, unfortunately, physical releases, haven't bought too much of it, but by now I have enough to make a nice little metal collection update, so that one's coming too. Was it that I want to talk about metal? Oh yeah, because it's just the albums. Okay, yeah, that's the metal shit. And then we still have the TV shows I'm watching. Now we have Walking Dead, which ended. Mildly, I almost feel like they ended the season the way it started a bit. They tried to relive some of that shit. I felt it could have been done better. Personally, a lot of people are getting already sick of Negan. I'm hoping the Negan shit is gonna be drawn out, because I fucking love one of my favorite villains ever.
He's got guts. Not a little bitch like someone I know. I like him. He's mine now. But you still want to try something? Not today, not tomorrow. Not today, not tomorrow. I will cut pieces off a... Hell's his name?
Daryl.
Wow. That actually sounds right. I will cut pieces off of Daryl and put him on your doorstep. Or, better yet, I will bring him to you and have you do it for me.
He's fucking brutal, he's a dick, he's an asshole, but he still has like this code, and I love Negan, and I really hope they won't use the time jump from the comic books. I haven't read the comic books, I just know this happens. I just hope the time jump when they jump several years in ahead. I just hope they won't use that too fast. Would be weird anyway, because some of the people from the time jump already died in the series in like season 2. Some people that are already dead in the comics are still alive here. Like Carol and Daryl doesn't even exist normally, so I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do with next season. I just hope they use Negan a bit longer. Then there's The Flash. I love The Flash. It's one of my favorite superhero shows ever. It is so good. I love the music in The Flash. I love the special effects. The Flash doesn't waste time, and one of my favorite things in TV shows and movies, gaming ever, is time. I love shit that has to do with powers of time, messing with time, and The Flash basically rewrote the timeline in 2 seasons so much already. And in season 3, like, everything is so fucked up because it shows you that you can't just rewrite time all the time. And I love shit that has to do with time. I keep saying time all the time, but that's what The Flash is. The Flash is a giant show, superhero show, about rewriting the timeline, and it's so fucking good. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. They're on some kind of mid-season break. I think it's gonna be like at the end of this month only when they're finally gonna continue with it. But hey, at least I still have some episodes left, because Walking Dead, you gotta wait like 6 months for it. But when you have those shows, I finally picked up Bob's Burgers again, because I still had like 2 seasons left. I fucking love Bob's Burgers. It's so fun. I actually laugh out loud at this, and even The Simpsons, which I really like, don't make me do that as much. I fucking love Bob's Burgers. The relationship with Bob and his daughter Louise, it's so beautiful. Singing could be less in my opinion, but it's part of the show, you know, whatever. But so yeah, so having to wait for Walking Dead when I'm playing Zelda, watching Bob's Burgers, watching The Flash, watching Attack on Titan, watching My Hero Academia. There's so much that's keeping me busy right now. It's amazing, and even I don't need to use all of this to drown out this fucking sadness and the horror that was the end of last year. I'm actually feeling good outside of that again. Physically, I'm doing better again. Like, my back issues are getting better. I'm doing specific exercises at home all the time to keep up my back strength. I'm doing like physical workouts to keep myself in shape. Because when I see this is the pathway some of my brothers are going down, it's like, dude, you know, you have only one life. You gotta take care of yourself. I'm eating better. I'm taking care of myself better. Like, professionally, I'm fighting for everything that I can. So when everything else goes well in your life, you can't simply enjoy the other shit more. You can enjoy gaming more. You can enjoy your TV shows more. You can enjoy reading. And if I wouldn't have my fucking cats, I wouldn't know what I would be doing. Same with my fiance, because she actually suffers from depression. Even she's doing so much better now. She could stop taking her medication. Because, oh man, we went downhill together when our cat left a couple of months ago. And then when we got our new cats, we adopted them from an association that really helps cats in need. So they were very young, they were abandoned and neglected. So we wanted that kind of stuff. So we took these cats, and they're super fucking goddamn needy. It's actually amazing. I'm playing Zelda like this because my cat keeps wanting attention. It's amazing. So yeah, with the cats and everything I'm doing right now, currently, life is pretty damn good. How's your life? Tell me! Because unlike most people, Retro Death cares. Stay real.